Hello and welcome. What's up, everybody? Thank you for clicking on the video. I actually just finished a live premiere over on the channel, here on the channel, where you're watching this, here on this channel. Shout outs to all 110 plus people who tuned in to the live premiere on the last video. As soon as I finished, I remembered that I had a couple packages show up today. One of them is from 6 Cents Fishing, this month's 6 sack. And I also have another package full of baits, one that I've been out there catching fish on recently, one that you're gonna see me catch fish on in an upcoming video. So kick the cameras back on, fired up the video, and we're gonna go ahead and do an unboxing right here from back in the office. If you guys watched my last video, you know that it's getting super hot here in Texas and it's becoming increasingly difficult to shoot videos out in the garage. After about 5 minutes, I'm red as a tomato, covered in sweat, and just about done talking to the camera. So I brought you guys back here. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, you probably remember a couple times in the past where we've done the same thing and we've ended up back here in the heater zone. For those of you who have never been in here before, this is my office. This is where I run the merch website, the Heater Zone. That's my own little clothing company that we started because of this channel right here. Speaking of the Heater Zone, I want to give you guys a heads up. We're currently doing a massive revamp and restock of all the hats and t-shirts. The store is down right now, but it's gonna be coming back, and it's gonna be coming back with a vengeance. We're gonna unleash the fury. Stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. More on that later. The name of the game today in this one is gonna be a good old-fashioned J-Royal bait unboxing. Like I said, we got this 6 sack for this month. Probably an exclusive color or an exclusive bait in here. That's what they've been doing here recently ever since they revamped this thing. I'm excited to get off into the box and see what they've sent us this month. For those of you who may not be familiar, this is the 6 sack from 6 Cents Fishing. It's 6 Cents' version of those monthly bait subscription services that you see out there on the market. Only with 6 Cents, it's heaters only. You're getting all 6 Cents premium hard baits, soft plastics, terminal tackle, and fishing gear, all only from 6 Cents Fishing. It's heaters only in the 6 sack. I've never been disappointed. I've been a subscriber to this bad boy for several years now, and it's always fun opening these things up. It's like fishing Christmas every month. Build your tackle collection, your tackle pile, tackle mile, or your tackle wall from home without ever having to leave the house, man. Super cool, super fun, and it's an awesome way to save money on a nice little bundle of baits. The value in here, it's like a $50+ value for somewhere around 37, 38 bucks. But if you use my code JR6SACK at checkout, that's gonna give you $10 off that first sack. It's bring the cost of that first sack down to like 27, 28 bucks. Unbeatable deal. The 6 sack from 6 Cents Fishing, super heat. We're about to crack off into this. And I also have a package right here of, like I said, of a bait that I've been fishing with here lately. Been having a lot of fun. You guys are gonna get to see more about that in an upcoming video, but we are gonna open this right here on camera and check out the bait together. All right, had to go get my bottle butcher. Let's crack off into this sucker, see what we got this month, man. The 6 sack from 6 Cents Fishing. Not gonna make you guys wait. Just gonna go ahead and crack off into the box. Let's see what we got in this month's sack. Went with the teal. I ain't mad at it. It's one of my favorite colored drawstring bags right here, the teal with the black. Super heater. As always, your baits are gonna come in these nice drawstring pouches, and I've got so many of these bad boys collected up that I'm thinking about knitting myself a quilt. But let's go ahead and get off into this month's 6 sack and see what we got. First up out of the bag, soft plastics, Nirvana Prawns. This is a super heater color, one that I slept on for a while until Captain Ron turned me onto it. The Nirvana Prawn. So check it out. You got black and blue on one side and green pumpkin on the other. It's the best of both worlds. This is an excellent flipping bait. It's typically how I like to fish it. Chunk this thing off into the cover, around some laydowns, into the timber, into the brush. They straight smoked the prawn, dude. It's one of my confidence baits. When it first came out, took the prawn upriver, threw it around with my buddy Jay gone fishing. We absolutely lit them up. And this Nirvana, the black and blue mixed with the green pumpkin, it's the bold and beautiful mixed with the au natural. And that's an excellent way to start off the sack this month. Let's keep it rolling. What else have we got in here? Hard bait time. Boom. What's this? A heater. It's a Crush 50 S for silent. And this is the copper green Shad. I love this color. Check this thing out, dude. Silent square bill crankbait. An often overlooked key player in the crankbait arsenal. You gotta have these. Hush mode. for when the fish are a little bit finicky, a little bit timid. Sometimes they'll be running from those rattles and you need something that's a little bit quieter. And this copper green shad, Crush 50, is the way. Check it out. You got a see-through body, totally clear, ghost style. And then on the side, you have that light yellow, goldish looking bronze accent, little scale pattern. On the back, it rolls over into a, looks like a dark bluish green, a really unique color. But yeah, I love the way it mixes that ghost body with that shift of paint in the top. That's a really good color right there, especially for my clear water. Really natural looking. It's got a red eye to it. I like that as well. You know, there's a lot of Guadalupe bass in my water. Those largemouth love to munch those guads. So that right there is a super heater. The Crush 50 is my favorite square bill crankbait. I have caught some absolute dragons on this little morsel right here, and the Crush 50S is one of the first that I ever grabbed from 6th Sense. Awesome, man. When I think about how long I've been fishing these baits, me and 6th Sense starting to build some history, man. We've come a long way. Pretty awesome. Let's keep it rolling. What else do we got in this month's sack? Should we go make sure, sometimes there's some exclusive stuff in here, so we gotta be careful. Pull out some terminal tackle here. I was talking about flipping hooks earlier for those prawns. Here is the 4/0 Ox flipping hook. This bad boy right here will get it done with that prawn. Match made in heaven. So something I've pretty much switched all of my terminal tackle over to lately when it comes to hooks, tungsten, 6th Sense, man. They have supreme terminal tackles. And I love this Ox flipping hook for the prawn. Hookup ratio on this, yes is yes. Let's rig one of these jokers up, shall we? Through the tail, 2 or 3 sections in, come straight out, slide it up over the plastic bait keeper. Should be no issue. Spin that sucker around. This is where it gets kind of tricky. Kind of want to lay your bait and figure out how you need to hook it to get that thing to lay perfectly flat. You just want that hook point to be buried right there on the edge where that bait lays natural. So if you can see where the bend of that hook is, the point needs to go in way down here by the second set of legs. So we're gonna go in right there, straight through. There you go. You see how that bait is laying perfectly flat? That's how you want that sucker rigged, so that when you're dragging it around, it looks natural. And then when they bite that sucker and you crack that hook set, the point of that flipping hook is gonna go straight into the roof of the eater. That's the rig, man. You want that bait sitting flat and that hook point just barely ready to come out. I can't even feel it. I can barely feel it wanting to push right there, but it's not exposed. It's ready to go. Line will be tied right there with your weight and your peg. Throw that thing around, guaranteed to get bit, especially right now in the summertime, man. The prawn in Nirvana is a super heater, and that Ox flipping hook, match made in heaven. Like I said, let's keep it rolling. Another hard bait. It's the Snatch 70X lipless crankbait, and this is the Molting Craw color. I love this color. I throw this color. I am glad to have another one of these because recently I was throwing this color and I lost it. So now I have another one to replace that one. The Molting Crawfish. Check it out. This reminds me of the Cheeto, the Chester Cheeto radiation craw. Similar, same but different. Check that thing out, dude. You got sort of the bright whitish sides, black accents, red dots, bright orange tangerine dream belly with the brown, bronze, sort of amber gold top. Beautiful fade there on that, man. Just the attention to detail on these production colors from 6th Sense. Incredible. I love the way that copper look up top fades down into that bright side with the black accents. Beautiful, awesome color. That's one of the ones that I actually throw right there. Let's keep it rolling. What else do we got in this month? 6th Sec. This thing feels pretty heavy. There's still a few baits in here. What else? Another hard bait? No way. It's a Crush Mini, another Crush Mini. This is one that I don't throw too much, but man, if you are looking to get into crankbait fishing and you want something that you can throw on, say, like a spinning setup, this little crankbait right here is the deal. Check that thing out. That's the baby bluegill color, a little bite-sized morsel. I mean, this is like borderline BFS gear as far as I'm concerned. But still, like I said, some of you guys aren't looking to get into like some dedicated square bill cranking setups and stuff like that. Some of you just want to try it out. Some of you guys might be fishing ponds and losing a larger crankbait, one that dives a little deeper from the bank, is something you're not interested in doing. So these little Crush Mini 25Xs here are perfect for throwing in ponds and shallow water around smaller fish and on lighter tackle. So if you guys are looking to get into a square bill that you don't need a dedicated square bill setup to throw, this is my suggestion right here, especially right now. The bluegill in the summertime, they're up there shallow, bass are murking them. Bang this thing around in the shallows, guaranteed to get bit. I might go out there and try to see if I can find a setup to throw this thing around on. I might throw it on spinning gear myself, see if that works, see if I'm actually talking nonsense or if I'm speaking truth over here. Stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're enjoying the video, smash that like button for me. Help more people see this sucker. We need to grow the channel and hit 50,000 today. Like today. So let's do that. Thanks, guys. All right, next up out of the sack, another hard bait, dude. Hard bait heavy in this month's sack. Mega value. This is some supreme value. 1, 2, 3, 4 hard baits, a pack of terminal tackle, a pack of soft plastics, and still something else left in the box. I bet it's an exclusive soft plastic color. But this bait right here, the speed wake and the Spanish bone, one of my absolute favorites, one of the most fun baits that 6th Sense makes in one of my favorite colors. The Spanish bone speaks for itself. It's that boom, 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 boom. Now tell me one thing now. Come on, dude. The speed wake. If you guys don't know about this bait, fire it out there, burn it back as fast as you can. This bait right here runs so true, so fast, you cannot blow it out. You can literally burn this thing to your heart's content. It will not blow out. You can fish it as fast as you want, and they chase it down and mow it down, especially right now in the summertime, which is why 6th Sense has put these baits in this sack right now. A lot of the baits that you're seeing right now, such as, you know, a flipping bait, a bluegill pattern, a wake bait, these are all baits that are gonna fish really good right now. They put thought into this, guys. It's not a bunch of random stuff. These baits are gonna be applicable in the summer months, which is why they've chosen to do this. If you're looking for something a little different, stay ready, wait for winter. I promise you, there's gonna be some more exciting stuff coming in this sack. You're gonna wanna be a part of it. Now, just to give you guys a heads up, if you're interested in becoming a member of the 6 Sack subscription service, there's a limited number of availability. That's just the way it is. They have to put a cap on the number of subscriptions that they sell so that they can make sure everyone who signs up is able to get their hands on these awesome new and exclusive products that are coming in these 6 Sacks. But I assure you, there's some awesome stuff coming later this summer, in the fall, in the winter. Stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. Check out the 6 Sack from 6th Sense, 6thsensefishing.com, and use my code JR6SACK at checkout to knock that $10 off your sack. Get yourself one of these speed wakes, build your tackle pile, tackle mile from home. Go out there and smash you a monstro in the summertime. But wait, there's more. There's still yet another bait in here, and I have a feeling this is gonna be another exclusive soft plastic color because it is a soft plastic, and that's sort of what they've been doing lately. They've been sending out some really cool, unique, one-off colors that are not available to the general public. And I've actually caught fish on some of these colors. Let's check this out. Hogwalla 5.8, 6th Sense exclusive color. Check it out. It's the Hogwalla, first off, which is like a lizard style creature bait. You can see it's got this long split tail, 4 legs, appendages, lizard style, right? This color right here, I can't remember what it was called, but I used to throw the man bear pig from Reaction Innovations, which is another creature style bait similar to this. And they had a color like this, green pumpkin blended with chartreuse, just like this. And I really love that color. I threw it all the time. I caught fish on it, and it built confidence. So this right here reminds me of that color. So in a way, I kind of already have confidence in this. Again, the Hogwalla, excellent summertime bait. I'm gonna suggest that you throw this thing on a sea rig, the old ball and chain. Get to dragging this sucker out around deep on some offshore points and humps, and man, I'm telling you, you can draw a big old summertime bite with these lizard style baits on a Carolina rig. 6th Sense has you covered for the C rig too. Check out their Carolina pre-rig. Awesome piece of terminal tackle. But that right there is the exclusive Hog Walla in this month's 6 sack. Pretty stoked on that. I will be fishing that. That's a color that I gravitate towards and have confidence in. Green pumpkin with a little bit of sharp mixed in. Boy, you can't go wrong with that. Let's recap. We got the Hog Wallas in the exclusive color. We got the Nirvana Prawns, again, one of my favorite colors. Captain Ron turned me on to this. Green pumpkin mixed with black and blue. It's the best of both worlds. You can't go wrong. You got 2 square bill crankbaits. You got a mini and you got a 50. 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50. Here you go. Whatever you want to do. Whatever kind of water you're fishing, they got you covered. Clear, bold, shad, sunfish, it's on with these square bills right here, dude. Next up, boom, Snatch 70. I forgot to rattle that thing earlier, but she's loud and proud, making a lot of noise down there, and that's an awesome color. Killer craw. Got a little flipping setup that we rigged up earlier, nice and flat, nice and straight. That's how you want that thing to look when you go out flipping, boys. What's up, guys? Justin from the future here. I'm actually editing the video that you're watching right now, and I thought of something on this Nirvana color that I want to talk to you guys about really quick. As you can see, while I was rigging this thing up, I did it with the green pumpkin side on the top, right? I fish a lot of clear water. I want a little bit more natural profile. This Nirvana color, just to review, is black and blue on one side and green pumpkin on the other. So if you're fishing clear water and you want a little bit more natural look, rig it with that green pumpkin up like I did right there. And then every once in a while, when you come over cover and you bump into stuff, that black and blue will flicker and sort of show itself from the underside of the tentacles and give a little bit of extra flash, a little bit more bold look. If you're in murky water or muddy water and you need to stand out and you really need those fish to see that bait, flip that sucker over and rig it just like that right there, and give yourself that bolder color on the top side, and then your green pumpkin will be on the bottom. You still have a little bit of a natural feel to it. That's just one little tip that I wanted to add into this video as I'm sitting here editing. I thought about it. The green pumpkin up if you need that natural look, black and blue up top if you're in that murk or that dirt. And that is why the Nirvana is one of my and a lot of other people's favorite colors. Versatility. Can't forget those terminal tackles. And of course, my favorite, my personal favorite out of this month's 6 sack, the speed wake and that boom, 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 boom. That is fire, dude. Check out that color. Again, it's like a slightly see-through body. Then you got that beautiful bone color with the accents around the eyes. That right there, dude. They will smoke this in the summertime. Midday, smooth, clear water. Throw a wake bait in the summer. Trust me, just go get one of these. Go out there when it's super hot. Throw this thing around and watch what happens. So much fun. You will see me fishing this bait here on the channel really soon. I haven't fished it in a while, but I do fish it. I catch fish on it. I love it. It's super fun. I will have this tied on. That's an awesome bait. Once again, the 6 sack did not disappoint. If you guys really want to see what's what, if you want to compare every single 6 sack that I have ever received, if you want to see for real if there's any redundancy, how many repeats there are, if they're just sending out the same thing every single month, you can click the link to the playlist down below in the video description. You can watch every single 6 sack unboxing that I have ever done here on this channel. I have opened every single one that I have ever received since I signed up like 2 or 3 years ago, right here on camera on this channel. Watch all those videos, go through, really look at the baits that I have received, and you tell me that I get the same thing every month. Man, I'm telling you right now, dude, it's heaters only from the 6. I've never been disappointed. You guys check it out. The 6 sack is fire, and those slots, the spots for the subscription will fill up. They will fill up. It's an exclusive thing to be a part of, so get in where you fit in, don't sleep. Sign up for the 6 sack. JR6SACK is the code to save 10 bucks. It also goes a long way towards helping support the channel so that we can keep making free fishing videos for you guys. But if you're not interested in the sack, no worries. You can just check out 6sensefishing.com and use my code JR10 at checkout. That's gonna give you 10% off everything on the freaking site, dude. So no worries. If the sack ain't for you, just go shop around, hand pick some heaters, Secure the heater, save the bread, JR10 for the win. You know the deal. We're gonna go ahead and get off into the second sack. I'm hyped tonight, guys. I'm feeling good. I'm in a good mood. It's late. I'm back here shooting this video. It's 10 o'clock at night. It's past my bedtime. But we're in here opening baits together. Opening baits together. We're gonna take a look at these right here. Like I said, what do we got going on here? Cardboard. All right. This bait is a bait that I went out recently and fished for the first time. And I was pleasantly surprised. So when Dave and I were up in East Texas for the Skeeter Owners Tournament, I recently did a video series on the whole adventure, the entire trip. I vlogged it and I posted videos on it. They're here on the channel if you want to check them out. We were up in Northeast Texas on Lake Fork, and up there in Northeast Texas by Lake Fork, there is a Swimbait store. The 316 Lures, the guy that makes the Rising Sun Swimbait, he has like a whole storefront there on Lake Fork. So we went to the store, we shopped around. Shout outs to Dave for hooking me up with one of these baits, man. When we got back in the truck, I started looking at this little thing. I was like, dude, that looks pretty cool. What is that? And he started explaining to me how this thing fishes. And my ears perked up, and he ended up tossing me a pack. I fished with him, and I fell in love. You guys are gonna see more on that later in an upcoming video. But anyways, I went and placed myself in order, and that's what we're gonna take a look at right here. This is the 316 Lure Company Little Booger. The Little Booger, I believe it's called. Let me double check myself on that. 4-inch Little Booger line through popper. This bait right here is a lot of fun, man. Check this out. Again, no affiliation with this company. I don't know anything about them. All I know is I love fishing the line through top hook Rising Sun from 316. That is a bait that I do enjoy throwing, so I was excited to go to their store. I actually picked up like 60 bucks worth of those suckers, so I have a little bit of experience with their baits. This one right here though is one that I didn't know about until Dave showed it to me and explained it to me. And as you can see, it's a smaller profile, 4-inch paddle tail swim bait, meant to be fished up near the surface, and it's got a cupped nose like a popper. So as you can see, this thing can spit and twitch and dart around on the surface of the water. But I'm gonna be real with you guys. I've pretty much just been firing this thing out there and slow rolling it back to the boat. And man, you guys are gonna see some awesome bites here soon. I mean, I feel like I don't even wanna say too much, but man, some of these fish, they didn't even know what hit them when this thing rolled by. This right here is an awesome little bait. So comes with a treble hook. It's a line through. It's got a little plastic insert that goes through the plastisol, comes out the belly. You tie your hook on, and then you just rig it up right here like that with the hook on the belly, and it swims across and they come up and smash it. The bait slides up the line, and then you just got the hook down here on the fish. It's a really cool system. It helps you keep the fish pinned, and it's such a fun bait to throw. So the Little Booger from 316 is what's in this package. I got a bunch of them. I'm not familiar with any of their colors or the names of anything. I was just sort of just on there picking stuff at random, stuff that looked good to me. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even think there's a color on this. It doesn't even say, it just says made in USA. I can't remember what the colors are, guys. They're all gonna look like Shad, you know, like gizzard shad profiles. Here's another one. I think this is the one that I've been fishing. Really clear, nice shad looking color. Another one of those. That's the same color. No need to bust that out. What else we got? Oh yeah, I'm excited about this one. They got like the bone white with the red eye. That's cool. That's gonna be a good one. Shad green. I think this is the color that Dave gave me right here. Let's check this out. Yeah, this is the confidence color, man. This is the one I've been throwing, the shad green. You guys are gonna see me do a little fishing video and bait breakdown and rigging on this Little Booger here soon on the channel. So don't worry if you wanna see some more on this bait and you wanna see some fish catches on this bait. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel because I've already shot the video. I've just gotta get around to editing it and posting it for you guys to watch. Stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. Some of these packages have the colors listed and some of them don't. This is one that doesn't. That's okay. We'll just check them out. Like I said, they're all pretty much just looking like some shad. Another good looking one right there. Clear belly, gray top, black eyes. What else is new? The Little Booger from 316. I ordered these straight off their website. Like I said, no affiliation. There's another one of those shad greens. Shout outs to 316 Lures. Most of all, shout outs to 6th Sense Fishing. We absolutely could not do what we do here on this channel without 6th Sense. Check out my signature line of fishing rods through 6th Sense, the heater series. The same rods that you guys see me fishing with in every single video. The rods that I use every day out there on the water that I helped design. Man, what an amazing company. I can never thank them enough for all they do for us. I encourage you guys to check out their website. Shop around. Secure the heaters. Save the bread. JR10 for the win. 6th Sense is an awesome, homegrown, Texas-born small business company. It's not like these big old bait conglomerates. Family-owned, family-run, and now more than ever, we need to be supporting smaller businesses like 6th Sense, Waterland, Amped Marine. Shout outs to everybody who supports us over here on the channel. Shout outs to the JR10 Army and the Heater Army that continues to grow with every single video. If you guys are interested in learning more about the Heater Army, you can click the top link down below in the video description. That's going to give you access to special badges and emojis that you can use here in the comments on the channel and in the live chat, as well as raw and uncut fishing footage that is only available to Heater Army members. So if any of that interests you and you want to learn more, click the top link down below in the video description. I appreciate you all for taking time out of your day to watch this video, but that's about all I got for you today, man. That about does it. That about wraps her on up. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now, but I'll see you in the next one. Who's
up there? Cougar and Merlin, African Goose.